Hello and welcome to today's video. Now today I am still in Barnard Castle. It's a beautiful area. If you haven't seen the previous two videos, I did the castle, walked around there, told you about its history and also the accessibility of the place. And the second video I did was the high street itself and also the horse market, which was the market area as well. So I'll take you all around there and show you what Barnard Castle has to offer. I'm currently at the Roman Way picnic area, which is just here. And I'm going to be heading along adjacent to the River Tees, which is just in the near distance, and there is a nature reserve not too far from here over a bridge. And I thought, do you know what, I fancy going for a walk, and I thought I might take you along with me. So we're going to check it out. Let's go and check it out. So I believe the walkway just carries on around here. It does go along here as well, and there is a bridge you probably can't see because of the trees. I will be showing you that maybe in another video, another little walk video, but we're going to be following this path along there. If you are here, if you follow this path all the way back up, that goes up to a little picnic area up there. The castle's up there and the high street's sort of roughly over that direction as well. But today I'm solely going to be just doing a short walk, a short video of my little walk to the nature reserve. Hopefully we'll get to see something. I can hear a lot of birds. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera microphone, but there is a lot of bird song, and so far it just feels like it's just myself on this walk, so it'll be a nice calm one. There's a River Tees there. Now obviously the River Tees is a very long river. It goes from here, obviously it goes to sort of Middlesbrough, Stockton, even Yarm, goes all over that area. It's not just a small river, it's extensive, it's huge, massive, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I just thought I would take you along here. There is a waterfall sort of area just here, and then not too far there's another bridge. You might be able to see it through there, some stonework up there. That's the start of the bridge. We should be there shortly. I think it's called Silver Bridge. If I've made that up, I'll put what it actually is called there, but I'm sure it was called something like Silver Bridge. I'm sure there'll be a plaque on it to let me know. But I thought I'd just go for a little wander around here. Seeing as I'm here and I've got some time to kill before I've got to get the bus home, I thought I'd take you on a little jaunt past the river. So it's nice and still there, and yeah, I wonder if that's like for the fish. Ah, here we go. So it's the weir. So this gives you an idea what's here. You've got otters, bats, fish, those things, more fish, and then you've got, oh yeah, there's a fish pass. So obviously the fish can go down those little side bits and onto their little journey, or if they're going upstream. But there's the bridge in the distance, and I don't know if you can see that around the corner. There's the castle ruins just in the distance. I show you all of the castle, and I actually look out of those windows that you can probably see on the side, and you can see all of this as well as the bridge, which is just in the far distance there. You probably can just pick it up in the bottom where the trees are, stonework, and the bridge just goes over from this side over there, and there's a road going along there and around there. But we're going to be walking over that bridge, and I think the nature reserve is somewhere over there. So today, if you haven't seen the previous video, today the temperature is currently at 24 degrees, which obviously in the northeast of England, it's like a fireball. We're not used to these temperatures. Maybe about 16 degrees, somewhere around there. That's a nice temperature for walking, not 24. It's very warm, but it's a lovely day. Obviously you can't really see it, but there's blue skies, there's a few clouds around, but it's just a beautiful day. There's a nice cool breeze breezing its way across my face. But yeah, the bridge is just here. Hopefully there'll be a sign on it to let me know. I'm sure I think there's a pipe going along it, but I'm sure it was called Silver Bridge. I could be totally making all that up, but we'll soon see it in a minute. Here it is. But yeah, this is part of the Teesdale Way walk, which is a very, very long walk. you're into your walks, and this would be a beautiful one. Obviously that goes to the Flats Woods and Tees Bank, and then that one goes back to the town centre. But you've got a bandstand picnic area over there, and you've got the footpath to the castle and the town centre, which is the one I've just gone on. But yeah, I looked on Google and I could see there was a pipework here, but I can't actually see the name of it. But I'll put whatever it's called, I'll put that in the on the screen now. Oh, I've probably already done it. Right, so the nature reserve is somewhere over here. So accessibility wise, you can see straight away, it is flat so far, but then there is stairs getting up here. There's no slopes. Then there's some sort of a pipework here, going over this lovely river with that beautiful back shot there of the castle. But also, you can see down there, you can see sort of a couple with their dog just enjoying the day, and there's walkers just in the distance there. So I'm guessing all of this might be the nature reserve. Obviously I'm going to sort of probably record bits and put music over just so it can be quiet, so I can I'm not scaring any birds or anything like that, so we can hopefully see something. But yeah, that's just a beautiful shot there, I think, of the castle there in the distance, and you can see the river going down and all the stones, and that curves around to that other bridge, which obviously connects this road here to the other side. And yeah, and then there's this bridge, which I'm not too sure what the pipework is under here, but there's a little picnic area over there that I think I mentioned a moment ago. A nice little area you can go and sit. I'm not too sure when it comes to fishing if you can fish around here or not. There doesn't look like, I can see a little jetty thing there, so you might be able to fish in set places if that's your thing. Anyway, let's crack on to the nature reserve, shall we? Enough of my waffle. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day, and obviously you get lovely sights like that. I'm considering getting the drone out and getting some nice drone footage while there's no one around. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Before I go on the nature reserve, I'm going to get the drone up. I'm going to fly the drone around here just to get another perspective. So if that happens, you'll see it now. So I've just left the bridge, which is just up there and over the road, and now in Deepdale Nature Reserve. So I'll try and be a bit more quiet because there are birds and all sorts flying about, as you can see there. It's just a nice, quiet sort of offshoot of the River Tees, I believe. Which looks all flat, so it does look accessible for wheelchair users. So far, anyway. Obviously, you need to watch out for that. In your chair, straight up in the drink. But yeah, so far there's little gradients. You can't really see gradients on the GoPros. So sometimes you go, oh look how deep or how sort of steep a certain hill is. For this, for instance, when you're at the top, it looks like it's sort of that, but it's actually sort of a lot more of a gradient. but there are sort of gradients there. There's just a gradient there, but then it's, as I say, it's all flat. Manual and power chair, so easy deal with all of this. And then you just continue on. I'm not too sure what it's like around the corner, but we'll soon find out. I can see what looks like an old yellow school bus or something there. So I don't know whether this is the car park to access the main area. But as you can see, there's like lots of wild garlic growing, a lovely running stream. Yeah, this looks like a car park. So I'll have to be mindful there might be kids around this corner, so I'll have to, yeah, I can hear kids, so I'll have to, I'll be back in a minute once I've passed these. So I've just passed a little entrance there. It's actually a forest school, so if you want to bring your kids to that, obviously I'll have to look it up on Google and find out what it's called. But yeah, I think you can usually build all sorts, things like bug hotels. You can sort of, I think my son went to one and he made a wooden sword, and you can just learn how to turn wood and do all that sort of stuff. So it's good for the kids, start a fire, all that jazz. What kids like, making swords and starting fires. But yeah, there's apart from the forest school, where there's obviously a school bus in there, and they've got like tents and little seating areas. Obviously you can't really see anything there, but there's a little stand where they've got the refreshments and stuff on there for the kids. But the main activities seem to be over there, which is good. It's good to get the kids out, get them off the tablets, get them off the phones, get them in a place like this where they can work off that energy and yeah, learn an old craft. But yeah, this, as I say, this looks as though it's all nicely flat. There's no obstacles that I can see. And as you can see there, wild garlic. My wife and son were here. They'll be picking loads of that to cook with. There's plenty of it. If you're into that sort of thing, there's plenty of wild garlic to get for various dishes. So far I've been walking for what, 5-10 minutes maximum, and the couple's just passed me there, and I think I passed a couple as well. So there's 4 people in the space of like 10 minutes or so, and I can see right down, obviously, the pathway there. There's no one about, so it just feels like you've got the place to yourself at times, and you can just sort of take it all in. But it's great to have walks like this all over the place. Obviously not just here in Barnard Castle, but there's obviously nature walks around Stockton, the Maze Park. There's obviously the nature, sort of the reserve there. But there's also sort of the Teesdale walk, which obviously goes all over the place. The Cleveland Way walk. But if you get like apps such as All Trails and those kind of apps, you can see different walks, and it's not like just for like 10-kilometre walks or whatever. There are like 1 mile walks or 1 kilometre walks, little short routes you can go on, or if you fancy a bit of more of a challenge, there's 5 kilometres, 10 kilometres, 15 plus. You can go on some lovely walks. Obviously, if you've been watching my channel, you'll have seen the walk that I went on with my friend John, and we went to Rosebery Topping up there. That's a challenge, but it's a great day out. Burns off those calories and gets all that pent up energy out of your kids. Just watching them, it makes me tired sometimes. You know, when you're going for a walk and there's like a big hill and you're like struggling to get up the hill, and then like a 10-year-old kid or whatever, he'll just go vroom and run straight up it, and I'm thinking, oh, I'd love to be like that. Remember those days when you could do stuff? Now every time you move you have to make a noise. Oh, my back. I daren't like sneeze now in case I put my neck out, break an arm, put my hip out of joint. I'm at that stage. But yeah, it's a lovely little walk. I should shut up really and just let you enjoy the sounds, if you can hear them with this mic. Just faint bird song and the stream. So let's have a minute or so of peace. So as you can see, there's all different sort of types of ground. You've got the sort of the solid ground over there, and then you've got like a very boggy area here for different types of wildlife and insects. So you can see a lot going on just in this small area. Obviously there's lots and lots of butterflies flying around. You probably won't see it on the GoPro. There's birdsong. You can't really see any birds as yet, apart from sort of right up in the sky. But yeah, if you just spend a few moments just to look out, you just never know what you're going to see. Oh yeah, watch out for the horse muck. Don't step in that. Well, I'm not entirely sure the actual length of this walk. It was just mentioned to me that I might enjoy having a little walk around the nature reserve, because obviously I did the one in Stockton, so there was that one. And yeah, they said, oh, there's a Deepdale Nature Reserve, you should go and do that walk if you're in the area. And I'm in the area, so I did. And here it is. But it is very nice. There's lots of different bird boxes all over there for different birdages. But at the end of the day, you can just set your own sort of length. You don't have to do the full thing. Obviously, as you can see, it sort of splits off into two paths. It goes around there, and another path is leading down there. Obviously, that's the one going back. So you've got two different sort of routes you can go down, and obviously this tells you exactly where that goes to. It's obviously a camping place somewhere nearby, which is sort of down that route. But obviously, if you just wanted to get out and about, you could just walk the sort of the length that I've just done, and come to here, go over that bit, and just head on back if that's all you wanted to do. Or if you just fancy sort of a bit more of a challenge, you can maybe go up that way and see what's up there, or down here. This goes a bit lower, as you can see here. So if you are in a wheelchair, this might be either terrifying or fun for you. You might just want to take the brakes off and straight on down, straight over the other side, or you might want to add caution. But this is the stream going up. Would this be classed as a ford with it having water going over it? But look at that, the clearness of the water. It's beautifully clear. No pollution. I need to watch out we don't slip on this and end up in there. But even over there you can see it's a bit brown, but still clear water. But as you can see for yourself, obviously, apart from that, which might be a bit daunting for manual wheelchair users, obviously if you're in a powered chair, you'll have no problems whatsoever getting over that. It's not too steep. That side is a bit steep, but that's not that steep. It kind of goes up gradually all the way up there. There is some stones in the ground up here that you might need to navigate round somehow. Obviously it's a trip hazard, so watch out if you are walking with sticks as well. So far I think that's the only bit that's a bit of a challenge for mobility users. But there you got a little bench there to take 5 minutes and decide what you're going to do. Are you going to just sit there and take it all in? Or are you going to double back and go back down that route? Or are you going to go down there? Or are you going to be brave? Get yourself up there, go on. There's another butterfly there. It's just a shame you can't zoom in on these things on the GoPro. It'd be lovely to be able to just put the camera down somewhere and just capture that. You can hear woodpeckers. There's a butterfly again flying around. Looks like a cabbage white. Oh, the cabbage white and the brown one. Do you think I can go over to it? See if I'm slow. See if I can capture that on the camera a bit closer. Nope, it's off. I don't even know if you can see that. It just landed on a leaf there, it's off and it's over in the distance. It's going back round. No, it's not. It's off. But yeah, that's the only thing that lacks with the GoPro. It's great for like being small and you can just hold it in your hand and do these vlogs, but just to be able to zoom in on something and just be able to pick up something as beautiful as a butterfly. But yeah, I can hear a number of woodpeckers. I need to think what they were called there. Pecking on wood. What would you call them? Yeah, woodpeckers. Right, looks like there's a bridge coming up here possibly. So I might go up there, go up to that bit and see where that leads, and then maybe just decide from there whether I double back or whether I continue on a little bit more. I was only wanting to do a short video for this little walk, just to kind of give you a rough idea of what it is. It's very flat. There's a bit inclines every now and then. There's a dog barking. But yeah, now, as you can probably see in the distance, there's stones which aren't too bad. But as it gets to this bridge, it narrows a little bit. So there, if you want to know more about it, it's durhamnature.co.uk/deepdale.html. So that's where I am at the moment. All right, so the bridge going over is not hugely wide. Judging by my feet, I'm a size 10. So it's just slightly bigger than 2 size 10 feet. So yeah, a wheelchair might be right on the edges of that wood going over. I mean, you can get up it. There's a slope going up there, so you'll be able to go up. But it's on this side, which, yeah, this side you can have a bit of issue. There's stones, yeah. So if you're in a wheelchair, this will be the furthest you'll be able to come. Right, as there's people and dogs over there, I won't go back over there. I'll let them have their time over there, and I'll double back on myself and walk back. But yeah, it's I do love coming out on little walks like this, especially on days like this. It's just good for the mind and body, isn't it? And obviously, you can get so far on that bridge, but then you stop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be quiet. I'm sure I've just spotted some ducks. Again, on the GoPro, it's probably not going to show up, but they're just over here somewhere. Can you see that? Don't think you can probably see those on there. I'll have to have a look at what they are. I've not actually seen those before. It's good to see though, isn't it? There's a variety of different things, different butterflies I've seen, obviously woodpeckers, different birds, and obviously the ducks down here, but the closer I get to them, the more they're going to disappear. Oop. Tripping over bits. They're just in there. I need to be mindful that you never know when you stand on this sort of stuff, whether you're going to fall in, but I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Yeah, so hopefully when I edit this video, I might be able to zoom in a little bit, at least put a picture on of what that duck was, because you don't see them every day, do you? Anyway, I'm going to double back on myself, get back to where the castle is, and head back to the bus stop and see what time the next bus is to get back home. If you've enjoyed this, hit like. Let us know in the comments if you've been to the Deepdale Nature Reserve. It's a lovely place. It goes on for miles. I'll have to have a look on the map to see exactly what the route is, if there's a circular route or different routes you can take. There did seem to be a lot of different paths. But let us know if you've been, what you thought of it, if you've been to Barnard Castle or you've been to the castle or anywhere I've been, and let us know in the comments. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me massively, gets more subscribers, and also helps me make these videos. So hope you're all well. Take care of yourself. Get yourself out in this beautiful weather and enjoy it. Take care and see you next time. Bye-bye. Don't forget to check out my other Barnard Castle videos. There was the castle and also the walk around the high street and the horse market. Anyway, Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.